Hi, my name is Benjamin Katz and welcome back to the 48 Cent Ice Cream Review, where today I'm at Cowlick's Ice Cream in Fort Bragg, California, trying the two flavors, mushroom and hokey pokey. Let's get started with the mushroom. This is a apparently wild foraged mushroom provided by a local mushroom seller, I believe from the candy cap mushroom variety. It supposedly tastes like maple syrup, but see how it goes. Oh, that's funky. Yeah, it kind of does taste a bit like maple syrup. The ice cream itself is very light and a bit icy. It's not a very smooth texture, but it still tastes good. The feeling on the mouth isn't bad. The mushroom flavor is not what you'd expect, right? Most mushrooms are very earthy, very woody, not having that much beyond the simple mushroom that we all sort of know and love. This has those very sweet overtones, likely with all the sugar and cream added, it's bringing them out, but on the back palate, you're getting just a hint of that woodiness, a hint of that earthiness. It's a good ice cream. It's a complex flavor. I think more complex than maple syrup ice cream flavor alone. I don't know if it's the mushrooms that are making it this sort of icy, airy texture, if that's just the way that Cowlick is doing it, but in either case, I'm enjoying the flavor. It's curious to the point that I want to try more without being so curious that I am off-put. Let's move next to Hokey Pokey. This is a honeycomb candy flavor. So I'm expecting a lot of honey, a lot of sugar, and candy from the local candy maker. I always love how much you can do with honey. You can, of course, roast the honeycomb, get a really nice crunchy candy. You can heat the honey and make a taffy out of it. You can create a honey glaze, a honey syrup. It seems this flavor is this, Hokey Pokey is employing most of those strategies. Using practically only the honey as a base flavoring, you're getting this sweet, slightly nutty flavor profile of what I would consider a good local honey. And the honeycomb pieces, these roasted honeycomb pieces, are providing just the perfect textural contrast. This otherwise smooth ice cream. I do think the mushroom flavor is suffering on texture a little bit, especially in comparison with the honeycomb, because this is what I would consider a more traditional ice cream texture. The very smooth, very small ice crystal size, with the sort of dairy mouthfeel that sort of coats the palate. Okay, let's try the Hokey Pokey and mushroom together now. See what happens. The mushroom does get a bit drowned out, but it does provide a good savory note in the back palate. I think the combination detracts from the complex sweetness of the mushroom, so I think I will stick with separate for the rest. I really love an ice cream shop like Cowlick. We're in Fort Bragg, so it's a coastal touristy town right on the Pacific Ocean. You can look out and see the water if you really want to, but they're not focusing on the touristy flavors, the manufactured ice creams. They're going to the local candy shop to get ingredients. They're going to a local mushroom grower for the ingredients. They're focusing on what they can get where they are. They're engaging with the local commerce, and they're providing an ice cream that is highly compelling. This was a single, more than enough ice cream. They gave me the split scoop, no issue, for I think it was like $5.50. That's great. I always love to see this kind of deal on delicious homemade ice cream. And the more I go through California, the more I'm seeing this sort of appreciation for the craft. Maybe it's because it's just the most populated state I've been in since, I think, Texas, which also had some great ice cream, mind you. But yeah, there really is an attention to detail and a passion for ice cream, not just checking it off the list to provide to tourists, but to give something more, to create, to be transformative with the craft. I've never had a mushroom ice cream before, and I'm really glad the Cowlick is offering it. Hokey Pokey is a flavor that is offered every now and then, but I don't think people do enough with honey. It's such a great food that adds so much to ice cream. And so that brings me to my closing thoughts. I always love supporting local ice cream shops, but for $5.50, I am overjoyed to be supporting Cowlick's homemade ice cream in Fort Brigg. They have creative, delicious seasonal flavors, a wide variety of the classics for the locals. It's right on California Route 1, so you're really not going to miss it if you're driving up the coast. It's offering exactly what I would hope for from an ice cream shop like this. Are there a couple of minor issues with texture and flavor? Sure. But for $5.50, it's homemade delicious ice cream, so I really don't think I can ask for much more than that. If you like this video and want to see more like it, consider subscribing, or go to finefieldsmarketing.com for more on the journey. Thank you.